Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, 5th November 2025, Aries. Money matters may need attention today. Bills need to be paid, checks deposited, or contracts executed. The relief you get from handling this shift lifts your spirits considerably. Get out into the fresh air, take a walk, and work off some of your energy. Get the endorphins going. Call a friend and spend the evening on the town. You've worked hard and you surely deserve it. Taurus, you're in a great mood and you're raring to go at just about anything. Your physical energy is high, so some exercises is indicated, possibly in sports. You might want to take a short trip out of town and embark on a new course of study and try out your new handwriting. Your enthusiasm and optimism are high, so the sky is surely the limit. Gemini, today you might feel a strong psychic link with a friend who lives far away and you haven't seen them for a while. You might wonder what this person is up to and this could be a bit worrying. Don't be shy, please call. One way or another, you should know what's happening. It could be that your friend is just having a bad day, so please provide an empathetic air. Cancer, group activities or meetings could prove fraught today as those around you pulled into discussions about which they feel strongly, on which you don't agree at all. This isn't a good day to get involved in heated discussions even if you find the idea tempting. Stay out of it. Find someone who's also staying out of it, and please talk with that person. Leo, the possibility of impending changes in your personal and professional life could have you feeling worried and insecure. Don't be. If anything, you'll benefit from these changes. There could be a lot of tension in the air and it will be hard to avoid picking up on this energy. Try to relax. Let yourself be carried along by the current. Virgo, you may have been making plans to take a long trip or return to school for an advanced degree. Until now, you may have to pull it off. You'll finally step into the line and make the decision to do it. There's no stopping you. You may spend a lot of time on the phone making preliminary arrangements, but please go through it. Libra, legal papers regarding money that you have been working on for a while should finally be done today. They should shift your spirits for no other reason than to have it all out of the way. You should feel especially talkative, enthusiastic, and passionate. You may want to schedule a romantic evening with your partner later, so please have fun. Scorpio, some bad experiences regarding career, family, travel, or education could have a friend, colleague, or love partner in an explosive mood. The person could be unpredictable now, happy one minute and in the depths of gloom in the next. Don't try to give advice or cheer up him or her. It will only result in anger. Stay out of the way and let your friend work it through. Sagittarius, job stress might be getting to you. Drinking a lot of water would be a good idea. Moderate amount of exercise and rest also are indicated. Don't eat very spicy foods. This is a good day to catch up on reading, studying, or research. Your physical self may not be what it should be, but your brain is surely sharp. Capricorn, today you should feel romantic and passionate and want to get together with your loved one. You'll probably do that, but it may be difficult and only arranged at the last minute. Don't panic if you can't reach your friend during the early part of the day. Don't give up. You'll have a great evening, so please pursue it. Aquarius, a woman, perhaps a colleague who's very bright and sometimes annoying, could visit you today. If you aren't careful, this person could goad you into a heated discussion or arouse your insecurity. Try to distance yourself. This person has issues of her own to deal with and that have little to do anything with you. Be polite and understanding, then please show her the door. Pisces, a lot of calls could come your way today. Some involve people who live far away, some are from friends with heavy emotional difficulties, and one could be from a romantic partner with whom you're very anxious to get together with. You might hop into the car and meet this person somewhere familiar in your community. Don't wear your voice out talking on the phone. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Wednesday, 5th November 2025. Do have yourself a great and wonderful day.
Well, good morning. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. Welcome to our show. It is the TBS Morning Show with Marine. And guess what? We always keep you in tune with what's happening in and around you. Let's go over to our news department.
Good morning. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Polio. As St. Lucia gets up for the next election, a spotlight turns to candidate debates with Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre signaling he is open to taking part, provided clear rules are set, while warning that such forums must guard against the spread of misinformation by political opponents.
Well-structured debates are very good. Well, very good.
You feel it would be
But you can only debate when your debater is living in a world of reality. But I just give you an example. So suppose I was in a debate. How would I deal with that? And? Okay. But I mean, how you can debate with people who just say figures? 20%, 40%, with no basis.
Debates between political candidates have become a feature of elections in a growing number of countries, far beyond just the United States. General election debates are primarily designed to inform voters by providing a neutral forum where leading candidates present their positions on key issues and can be directly compared side by side. Across Jamaica, entire communities lie in ruins, homes flattened, and families stranded after Hurricane Melissa tore through the island with unprecedented fury. Amid the chaos, the nation rallies together, neighbors helping neighbors, governments and relief agencies racing against time to deliver food, water, and medicine to those clinging to hope.
Yesterday, the brave men and women of the Jamaica Defense Force, supported by our international partners, risked their life to carry out evacuation missions, rescuing sick and those that are stranded in about 4 areas across the affected zones. And we continue that today with airlifts that have now been activated, rescuing stranded, but also providing now today the drop-off of packages, well-needed packages to those areas that are completely cut off.
St. Lucia's National Emergency Management Organization, NEMO, in coordination with the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, is collecting relief items for Jamaica. The agency has published a specific list of donation items on its social media pages and will not accept any items outside of that list. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force has reported major successes in 2 recent operations targeting illegal drugs and firearms. On Friday, October 31st, officers from the Gangs, Narcotics and Firearms Unit, with tactical support from the Special Services Unit, executed search warrants in Ossa. During the operation, police seized crack cocaine, cannabis, and cannabis resin, arresting Vivian Dovine, Devon Stanio, and Marva Doville on multiple drug offenses.
Dovine was further arrested on behalf of the Suzel Police for serious firearm-related offenses, namely using a firearm with intent, possession of firearm, and discharging a firearm in a public place, which occurred on the 12th of July 2025 in Victoria, Suzel.
A second search in the same area led to the recovery of a 9mm Taurus pistol and ammunition, resulting in the arrest of Kenan Fergus, Richie Glasgow, and Brianna Pierre-Louis. In a separate operation at Port Castries, police and customs intercepted a shipment containing over 5 kilograms of cannabis valued at about EC $161,000 and arrested Commissioner Flora of La Croix. Finally, from us this morning, officers from the Criminal Investigations Department, CID, executed a search warrant on Thursday, October 30th, 2025, at a Cicero residence belonging to Melius Marcelin Shalry, also known as Boy Boy. The house was also occupied by Shannon Gonzaga at the time. During the search, police recovered a black Taurus G2C 9mm pistol, 5 rounds of ammunition, and an empty 9mm extended magazine. Both Shalry and Gonzague were charged with possession of a firearm, possession of ammunition, and possession of a component part of a firearm. Shalry faced additional charges including threatening words, assault, assault with a deadly or dangerous instrument, and damage to property. On Friday, October 31st, both suspects were brought before the 1st District Court for bail. Shalry was granted bail of $42,000 cash or suitable surety with court conditions, while Gonzague was granted bail of $20,000 cash or suitable surety with other court conditions. The Royal St. Lucia Police Force said the operation underscores its ongoing commitment to tackling firearm-related crimes and ensuring community safety. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Polio. Good morning.
Thank you, guys. Let's take a break and come back. Well, this morning we had the awesome privilege of, connecting with a wonderful young lady. She started off as a masseuse, a massage therapist. And you know what? Her extensive work and her passion for wanting to see excellence has driven her into consultation. So she's now a consultant in health and wellness matters. She actually forms part of shaping policies that guides the industry as well. And you know what? She shared some of her expertise with us this morning, and we are grateful. This line of work always puts you in a privileged position. You get to meet persons like Miss Louise King here, who is a health and wellness consultant, but is also a very stunt St. Lucian woman, grew up in Castries down there in the CDC, with a grounded background that when you get into the space where, your consultancy is sought after, to create framework for policies, you can draw back on some of these things, the value system and bring it forth together into the policy making. So thank you so much. We're happy to have you on the morning show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. And yes, my background in health and wellness and consultancy took us from the ground level of building values, building ethical standards for persons who vie to become professionals within the health and wellness sector. And we engage the hairdresser, the barber, the cosmetologist, the tattoo artist, the massage therapist, the spa therapist, persons who will contribute to the health and well-being of others. Absolutely. So it is important that we have standards, we have codes of practice, we have what is allowed, what is not allowed. Right. We have principles set so as to guide on how we deliver services to persons who ultimately wish to be well. Absolutely. Because wellness begins on a cellular level. That's where wellness starts. Wellness starts with trying to create balance. Yeah. And balance in, for instance, the body, where you're trying to, live a sense of wellness and happiness. Yeah. We must have professionals who can understand, number one, when not to do something. Right. It's critical. Absolutely. Because you cannot try to begin to assist someone in achieving wellness and you don't know when not to do. So the very first thing you learn is what I must not do. If the person is inflamed, if the person has a fever, if the person is sick, for instance, with the common flu. So based on these, we take it to the level of creating codes of practice. We take it to making the laws, creating the registration process, licensing and registering people who can be tasked with the responsibility of making you well. Absolutely. Now, interesting to note is that you're also a very certified massage therapist as well. And you started off as that. You went and you got certified because apparently daddy say, listen, it's all well and good for the education and all of that. And what do you call it again? You must have a hands-on skill. Right. You must do something with your hands. Louise, go and learn to do something with your hands. And my brothers and sisters, in addition, all of us have to learn to do something with your hands. Because, in the change and misfortune of time, having a skill is what will set you above and beyond to care for your needs. Right.
And
You know,
you're-
the skills pays
skills
the bills.
pays the bills. And you're living testament to that now. So in the current environment that we are in, you know, let's say daddy, you have to now take the position of like daddy. And how would you advise persons in these times the importance of ensuring that a skill is necessary, despite of all of the...
Yes. So, first of all, you have to go into something you love, Maureen. You must. You must choose an aspect. And to do that, you have to explore and you have to try different things. Try different things with your hand. Explore. Choose something that you believe, yes, I will be happy doing it. Because a happy, joyous person can only share what they have within. And then you choose it, you go and you enroll, you choose a certificate course, and then you continuously build from module to module, and you become certified, you apply, you get registered, and then you join the sector, and then you're able to create an impact, a positive impact at that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I like that. I think we're going to leave it at that. But you certainly is somebody we need to keep close. I think we need to come back, have a whole sit down with you, you know, but certainly thank you for sharing. And thank you for all of the service. And I know a lot of them is pro bono as well. You have your skills, but a lot of these things where you lend to policy making is actually voluntary work. So we want to thank you for, giving up your service and your time in ensuring that as well.
Thank you very much for having me on the morning show.
Thank you. And since its inception, well, it continues to make a lot of progress. And we are happy to be on board for the whole movement of the Body Ambassador Program. Here's lovely Sheridan. She's back on island. I'm here with this awesome lady again. She looking like she's 16. Body indeed. You understand? Lovely girl, welcome back home.
Thank you.
Are you on? You're on. You're definitely on. You
Thank
have
you.
committed to this Body Ambassador Program and you have not let up since. You make it your duty to make sure you come back and make sure everything is going as planned. And I have to commend you for that.
Thank you.
I know it's a lot
Thank
of
you.
work.
I take it because it is a lot of work. It's
Right.
a lot. It's one thing to have an idea about something, but
Yes.
sticking with it, it takes a lot. But
Absolutely.
it shows the passion, it shows the commitment and the love
Right.
for what I do.
Yes, and the understanding that it's so necessary,
Sure.
especially now.
Yes.
Lovely for persons who may have been under a rock somewhere, and just briefly again reiterate what the Body Ambassador Program is all about. Why was it started, and what it's all about?
Okay, so the Buddy Ambassadors Program was founded back in 2017, and it's basically to promote kindness, empathy, compassion, and inclusion in schools. And we know that, kindness is not a thing, it's everything. Especially in today's world, we need to empower our boys and girls to be kind to one another and to treat others the way they would like to be treated. And we've seen that is lacking. We want to develop young boys and girls of character. It's good to get A's and B's. It's good to, do well in school. We support that. We want that. But we want boys and girls with good emotional intelligence, who knows how to manage their emotions, regulate their emotions, manage their behaviors, how to communicate with others, how to get along with others, how to treat others. We're looking at the world. This is not excluded to St. Lucia. This is a global problem in terms of how boys and girls treat one another. We're not liking what we're seeing. Boys and girls are not kind to one another. They don't treat others with kindness. And so we have to provide them with the tools, and the campaigns like Buddy Ambassadors, organizations like Buddy Ambassadors are needed to help empower, to help advocate, and to help support boys and girls and educators in providing boys and girls with the tools that they need to be the best that they can be, not just to survive, but to thrive.
I know, and it's funny that we should be speaking about this now, because if one ever had doubt in their mind that this was a necessary movement, especially at this time, we saw what happened with that little, was it a 5-year-old with the 9-year and the 10-year-old in the state? That was just so disheartening,
every day.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, if you ever had a doubt that there's a space like this is needed, now is the time. Now you're back home, and what is the mission this time?
Well, I come home annually twice a year to place buddy benches in schools. We place buddy benches to promote kindness and friendliness in schools. And we start in the formative years. So we've been doing that for the past 7 years. We are almost completed with all schools in St. Lucia having buddy benches. And we have initiatives and campaigns and we do workshops. But we are so excited because on Friday is November 7th is Be a Buddy Day in all schools in St. Lucia. And this is really a great milestone for us because this is something that we are working towards. This is something that we want to see all of us working as a collective under one body to help promote kindness. Just as we have Carnival and Junior Quail and all of those things, those kids know all the words. They know. If we do the same with the kindness initiative, if we have Be a Buddy Day every year and there's chanting, be a buddy, not a bully. They have acts of kindness. We have schools already prepared to do so many things on Be a Buddy. They go out in the community, help out the elderly. There's just so much that we're excited about. And so to see this come into motion, it just makes my heart so glad to see everybody getting involved. We have the support of stakeholders, supporters, educators. Makes me really proud. And of course, DBS Television, RCI, and you, Maureen, always showing up and always cheering me on and always supporting. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Again, just throw the handles for persons to know that, to follow the movement because it is a movement worth following.
Yes, Buddy Ambassadors. We're not yet on Instagram. We should be. I'm doing the work on the ground, so I need volunteers to help me in spreading the Buddy mission. But we're on Facebook and we have a website, buddyambassadors.com. We need all the support, all the help we can to spread the Buddy mission far and wide. We need Buddy Ambassador leaders, adults. We need you to come out and step up and help us in spreading the Buddy mission. So thank you.
Wonderful. And then this coming Friday, remember, it's Be a Buddy Day.
Be a Buddy Day.
I'll be there. Let me see how you're going to be showing up. I'm going to get my t-shirt.
Yes, you have to get your t-shirt. I'll get you one, Maureen. You've earned it.
Oh, there you go now. That's her being my buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, Friday.
And the tagline, do you know the tagline, Maureen?
Be a buddy, not a bully.
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Be a buddy, not a bully. Yes.
Welcome to your Holistic Path to Wellness with Dr. Tanya Bobran. Let's talk about our mental health. Today I want to invite you to pause and take a moment to check in with yourself because your mental health matters. Not just when you're in crisis, not just when you feel like you're falling apart, but every single day. I know what it feels like to keep going. To keep going when you're feeling empty, to smile on the outside when you're feeling overwhelmed on the inside. I've lived through burnout. I've sat in silence with anxiety. And I had to walk the path back to myself. And what I've learned is that mental health is not just the absence of illness, it's the presence of peace, clarity, connection, and joy. So how do we restore, reclaim, and replenish our mental well-being? I'm going to share 3 simple, powerful tools that I use in my More Joy method. And the first one is to create space to feel. We live in a world that tells us to stay busy, to keep being strong, to keep going no matter how we're feeling. But true healing starts when we allow ourselves to slow down and to feel. I urge you to take about 5 minutes a day. Sit quietly and ask yourself, what do I need right now? You'd be amazed at what your body and your heart will say if you're willing to listen. And the second tool is to move gently but breathe deeply. Mental health lives in our bodies. Gentle movement like walking, stretching, dancing will help shift our stuck energy. And deep breathing will calm our nervous system almost instantaneously. Try this simple technique. Inhale for 4, hold the inhale for 4, exhale for 6, and repeat that 3 times. That simple tool is a reset, and that's a tool for mental hygiene. And the third tip is to connect with something greater than ourselves with prayer, meditation, journaling, sitting down in nature. When we connect with something greater than ourselves, we remember we're not alone. And that brings us hope, even on the hardest days. Remember, your mental health is sacred. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are human. And being human means giving ourselves permission to feel, to rest, to reach out for help, and to heal. Let's make a commitment to ourselves to choose presence over perfection, grace over guilt, and joy over just getting by. I'm Dr. Tanya Bobran. Let's honor our mental health together.
Well, there you go, guys. That is our show for this awesome day today. Go on out and be good. And remember, we're dealing a lot, the body ambassador deals a lot with kindness. So I am encouraging you and I'm imploring again to be kind is not a thing you do. It is who you are. And the minute time you start attaching a reward, an expectation to your kindness, it's no longer kindness. It now becomes a transaction. So let that stick in your head today and you ponder upon that. And if you're going to be doing an act of kindness today, remember that. Have an awesome Wednesday. Let's do it again tomorrow.